Well, hello and welcome.
Hello, Melissa.
Thank you so much for coming in today. And can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Villalobos. I am the CEO of United Way of Pinal County since 2019, May 1st.
Okay, so you're pretty new.
I am very new.
Awesome. And so United Way of Pinal County celebrating its 40th anniversary.
Isn't that exciting?
That is exciting.
Being new and coming over here and celebrating 40 years of existence in this community is a wonderful thing. So I'm the lucky one.
Great. Well, can you tell us a little bit about how United Way got started in Pinal County and what it's done?
Yes, absolutely. I actually went back to some of the archives of United Way, and I found through the newspapers and so on that the reason why United Way exists in Pinal County is because there were members of this community who were concerned about the fact that corporate America was not giving the fair share to Pinal County. Oh. And United Way back in the 80s and the 90s or so was the recipient of corporate contributions, not only through payroll deductions, but also corporate match dollars and things like that. And then we will distribute it back to the different nonprofit organizations in the community. So we were missing that component there. The members of, these concerned members of Pinal County got together and they say, we're going to form a United Way here in our community so those dollars can actually come to this community here. And that's how we basically started United Way of Pinal County.
Great. Can you tell me a little bit about how it's grown over the years and what it's accomplished?
Well, I mean, I can tell you for the last 2 years have actually done. I started in 2019. I would assume that the organization started with zero. Then we started getting corporate dollars and things like that. We started writing grants and so on. 10 years ago, the organization went from $250,000 a year to almost $1 million organization. Wow. Because we actually handle or administer a grant from First Things First from one of the programs. One of the largest programs actually in Pinal County is called the Family, Friends, and Neighbor, and United Way is the one administrating that program.
Okay.
That's a $700,000 program, and then we raise funds for our education and financial stability program. Mm-hmm. So I think that like any other nonprofit organization, United Way has evolved from the very beginning, and the focus of United Way has evolved to a point where we were distributing funds in the very beginning, and then now we have our own programs, and we help other programs as well in the communities, so that's kind of where you have shifted around and do things differently nowadays.
Okay, great. And what are some of the services and programs that United Way offers?
Yes, as I mentioned, we have two main focus areas. We have the education. Under the education, we have our Family, Friends, and Neighbor, which is a program that actually works with parents, family members who are taking care of a child that is not theirs. Mm-hmm. We provide resources. We provide anything that that child needs in order for that child to reach their highest potential. Then we have our Ged Training Program, or a Ged Scholarship Program, which allows individuals to receive a scholarship from United Way of $149, which is what the state of Arizona charges for final testing and for the GED. That is a way for us to improve the income of those individuals, and obviously the education achievement. They either go to certifications, 2-year degrees, 4-year degrees, whatever they want to do. Sometimes the high school diploma is the obstacle for that population. They have been so away from school for so many years. They have become parents and have worked perhaps for a manufacturing company here in our community, and they have forgotten that we need to finish high school. Mm. So United Way encourages that population to get to finish that, and we do it through a scholarship. The other program, it's based on education. We actually distribute books throughout Pinal County, especially in the rural areas, to children who have no access to library or have limited access to library, through the partnership with the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. Those are kind of the programs that we have going on at this point. Like I said, our focus is education and financial stability. Oh, and by the way, we do have also our utility assistance, rental assistance, car repair assistance, and we are distributing or giving bicycles to individuals who perhaps have been in the prison system, that are leaving the prison system. We work with Horizons, we work with Arizona at Work, and they refer them to us. We purchased a brand new bicycle to them. We get them a helmet, and we get them a lock so they don't they don't lose their bicycle. So those are the things that we're actually nowadays doing. But the two focus areas, education and financial stability. Now, within the financial stability also, we ask the recipient of utility, rental, assistance, car repair or so, to come to a 2 hour of financial education. That's as part of the support that United Way gives to them. And we want to sit down with them. We want to be able to teach them how to handle their monies, live within their means. Because my belief is that it doesn't matter how much money you make. If you don't live within your means, then you're always going to be having money problems. So we work with families who make over $60,000 a year. Like we work with families that have $15,000 to $20,000 a year, fixed incomes or so, but they still have the same issues. How do they live within their means? How do they, prioritize spending? What's important, what's not important, the wants and the needs kind of thing. So that's what we do.
Great. Do you have an estimate of how many people you've helped across Pinal County over the past 40 years?
I have a list of things that I actually brought with me.
Oh, awesome.
We actually created the small pamphlet and a large pamphlet that actually talks about that. So maybe I can actually just refer to some of the numbers.
Sure.
We have actually helped in the last 40 years, and this is just a rough estimate, a conservative one, by the way, 7,031 tax preparations to our VITA program.
Wow.
That actually have brought into the economy of Pinal County more than $10 million. We have saved on the prescription discount cards to 31,896 residents, almost $3 million in prescription drugs. You can actually go to our website, and if you go to our programs page, the very first thing that is going to come out is our prescription drug, card. And you'll see the numbers right in then. 279,450 rental assistance, $66,000 and 144, about 156 utility assistance individuals, 160 disaster receive assistance, 121 provided car repair and bicycles, 23,729 books to children, 700 back to school backpacks. I mean, we do all kinds of things, and I can continue to tell you all about it, but we do have this in our website that people can actually go to. We actually are raising $40,000 to commemorate the 40 years of existence of United Way, and that's all in our website as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're raising money to celebrate the 40 years.
That's correct.
Are you doing anything else?
We are. We're probably going to be planning a grand opening next year. Because of the pandemic. We didn't do it the actual time, which is in April. Was when the 40 years actually was completed. And we're going to do a golf tournament next year to raise money for our education programs and so on. So little by little, we're getting, to start doing things to incorporate the community and ask for more support.
All right. right, great. And the United Way office recently moved to the Promenade Shopping Center, right?
Yes.
And how is that going? Can you tell us a little bit about the new office?
Well, it's a brand new office. We actually started the office from scratch, thanks to donations from SRP and APS. All our furniture is brand new, thanks to SRP. We basically started from donations in the community to now be incorporated with Lamar Corporation, which is the owners of the promenades, and they've been very gracious to us. So.
Great.
It's been exciting.
Great, awesome. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself? I understand you've been with United Way in California for a while.
Yes. So I started working for Corona Norco United Way, or I worked for United Way of Corona Norco for 21 years.
Okay.
Then I moved to Arizona, to Maricopa. We purchased a home in 2017 with my wife, and wanted to volunteer for the community, and what a better organization to volunteer than United Way. As I went to the website, I looked that they were looking for a CEO, and I told my wife said, you need to do it. It's kind of a God thing, you need to follow that. And sure enough, I applied for the position, and the board was very grateful. How gracious to actually hire me. So I started my first day with United Way of Pinal County in May 1st, 2019.
Awesome. And you've mentioned that you're an immigrant. Where are you from?
I was born in Costa Rica.
Okay. Can you share your coming to America story with us?
Well, it was an interesting one. Actually, I came over here in 1984 with my parents. One of my dreams after graduation, high school graduation, was to visit Disneyland because I watched Disneyland on TV in Costa Rica. I wanted to go to the Roses Parade, and I wanted to go to SeaWorld. So my parents, as a gift for my graduation, they actually brought me here. And I basically went to all these three places. I experienced them, but I also fell in love with the United States.
Great.
And the people embraced me here. I actually started going to school. I went to Woodrow Wilson High School in East LA, and I also went to San Dimas High. And I was the only Spanish-speaking student during that time, and it was such a great welcoming that I told my parents, you know what, I want to stay here. So I came over here, and I became an illegal here in the United States. Okay, but because of President Ronald Reagan's immigration amnesty program, I was able to actually apply for that. In 1989, I became a resident of United States, and in 1998, I became a citizen of United States, a very proud one.
Awesome.
Yes.
Great.
So I have a little bit of history, in terms of immigration is concerned, but I'm very proud to be an American.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else that you want readers to know about United Way of Pinal County or about the 40-year anniversary?
Yeah, I just want to let our readers know that United Way's focus is on teaching people how to fish. There's a lot of programs in our community that are giving the fish, and those are amazing programs. But in order for us to be of value to the community, we wanted to kind of get into this unique space where we actually teach people how to live within their means, which is, in my view, teaching people how to fish, and also education, which is a foundation of a better life. And that's what United Way is focusing now. We're creating programs around that, and we definitely need you guys' support in order for us to continue with that program.